All right, let's continue on this exciting Friday night. A couple of teams facing off tonight that had a disappointing season so far. The Lee Volunteers looking for its first win of the season, taking on a Churchill Chargers squad that hasn't tasted victory since that Gucci Bowl win. Chargers get on the board first. Cody Lilly smelling real good. That hole opens up, and he takes it all the way to the house. 7-0, Chargers with the lead. The Volunteers look to respond, but Stephen Cantu, he's picked off by Jackson McWhorter. Nice defense by the Chargers, and they would take advantage. It's Lilly again. Look at the big fella to the outside, cutting it back inside and getting into the end zone. 14-0 Churchill. Looks like a runaway, but no, Lee would not roll over. Cantu back to throw. A nice ball to Stacy Woodard. Oh, that's a touchdown. Makes it 14-7. The final out at Comalander tonight is 56-14. Churchill with the win. And guys, that game out at Ferris Stadium between Brandeis and O'Connor, the Panthers win it. That means I'll be doing the weather forecast on Monday night. You don't want to miss that.
Can't wait to see that.
Right.